Yo, what's good, boys? Passport. Yo. How's everyone doing, man? Welcome. What's up, Wayne? Welcome to the academy, my brother. How's everything going? How are you liking things so far? I know it's been slow today. Obviously, it's been slow the last few days. Simply because we got start of the month. We have a lot of news this week across the USD and a lot of pairs. Especially the last couple of days as well. We've had interest rates. Today we've got NFP unemployment, so it's been a bit slow, right? Because I don't really trade during these times. But the signals channel. What's up, D? The signals popped off on Tuesday, was it, or Wednesday? Tuesday or Wednesday, the signals popped off. We did 171 pips on the day. And then, the rest of the week has been a little bit quiet. We had the buys on... What's the buys? No, the sells on gold yesterday. What did we have yesterday? Yeah, the sells on gold, right? Yeah, these sells right here. We caught these sells on gold yesterday, which dropped for about 60 pips. Beautiful trading there. I caught about 56 pips of that. But yeah, been a bit slow today. I was going to attempt to look at these buys like early doors, early first window. But yeah, I just didn't. Price kind of just took off there. This 15-minute didn't really have any bottom wick, and price already pushed past the zone by like 66 pips, right? That's where you want to be in the market there. You don't really want to be in the market once that move has happened. That's the move that you want to capture, right? What's up, Rochelle? Why are you calling me Lodi? Lodi. You said it twice. I thought the first one was an accident, but then you called me again in the second one. What's happening? What's happening, my boy? What's happening, my boy? You good? In India? What do you mean, Russia? What's up, Laser? Mr. Laser is in the building. Mr. 200,000. You guys on YouTube like the new look on the stream? We love, baby, yeah. Just gonna do a quick post to Instagram that we're live, and then we's good. Good news, I've been sticking to the rules and clawed back. Nice, crypto. What do you mean clawed back? I've completely lost everything starting from scratch. What's happening, Naveen? What's happening, Naveen? What happened, bro? Explain. It was just a phase I was going through, like when I was in emo. Did you have an emo phase, bro? Surprisingly enough, I never had an emo phase. I never had an emo phase. We'll have a look at gold in a second. We will have a look at gold in a second. What pair? This is gold, XAU USD. The news today is going to be strong. Yeah, NFP, unemployment. This is why gold is consolidating right now. Black nail polish and eyeliner. Shit, bro. You went all in. You committed. Show us higher time frame bias. Higher time frame bias is bullish. Higher time frame bias is bullish. The first 12-hour candle today has closed bullish. These are your 12-hour highs here. So there's a good chance price can continue bullish. We got break of structure 4-hour lows right here. BOS. We got 12H continuation. Good, mate. It's looking good, mate. Am I funded? No, I do not use a funded account. What's up, Seal? About 4 challenge account by own trades. What kind of trades are you taking, Naveen? What's my opinion on news? News? I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. I'll wait and see what happens. But you should know by now, Seal, we don't trade news. I don't really have an opinion on it. Like, whatever happens, happens. We just have to wait for the numbers. That's it. We just have to wait for the numbers. Let's have a quick look. NFP previous is 206 and forecast is 176. So that's a drop in employment, which is not good. And then we have unemployment rate, which is forecasted to stay the same as previous. So we'll have to wait and see what the numbers actually are. I'm also in that higher time frame OB. No. I've been out of the market because of flu. Oh, nice, bro. Yeah, taking a rest, bro. I like that. And bad attitude. Did you have the emo attitude as well, Laser? Damn, bro, you had it all. You was the full package. Prediction for NFP. My prediction for NFP is to not predict it. Today's signals, what do you mean, Naveen? NFP always hit the market hard, yeah. Yeah, NFP is going to be crazy. Don't gamble on the news. I agree. Do not gamble on news. Do not gamble on news. Laser was the full package emo. God damn. Naveen, what? I didn't send out any signals today, Naveen. There was no signals today in the Telegram or NFP. What's up, Toby? Toby. That boy, Toby. Well, guys, everyone on YouTube, how does the stream look? I did a few updates for the stream today. How does it look visually? Is it too much? Does it look okay? Can you see the writing clear? You know, like how does it look? Does it look better? Does it look worse? I'm trying to do something better, you know, a bit more visually, rather than just staring at the chart. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have different things. Am I expecting NFP to be a buy? NFP, if what they're forecasting here, 176, right? If that is true, that means that the employment change has gone down, right? So less employment here. So 206 was previous. They're forecasting 176, which would be a decrease in employment. So that would obviously, if you're looking at it in that sense, strictly from those numbers and the forecast, then you would anticipate that the US dollar would decrease in value and therefore gold would increase in value. But we know time and time again, if we click here on NFP, the forecasted numbers are not really ones to go by, right? They're not accurate. Because if you take a look at the previous one here on July 5th, NFP, the previous was 218, they forecasted 191, and the actual was 206, right? And then previous to that, on June 7th, the previous was 165, they forecasted 182, and it was actually 272, a whole 100k almost difference. So it's not very reliable at all. Whenever they forecast certain numbers, it's never accurate, never reliable. So we can't really go off the forecasted numbers too much, because more often than not, or pretty much like 95% of the time, it's not accurate, it's not reliable. But if we go, yeah, I mean, you know, that's NFP. Employment is also the same, right? What they forecast is never really what the actual numbers are. So like I say over and over again, just wait. Just wait. Just wait for the numbers to come out. That's it. There's no predicting. There's no guessing. There's no anticipating. You literally just, the only thing you can do is just wait for the numbers. That's it. Unless you're Jerome Powell, you know? Unless you're Jerome Powell. Unless you're motherfucking Jerome Powell. Am I in a trade now? I'm not in a trade right now. Potential. Oh. We can look at potential buys above this area, right? But just so you guys know, I do not trade on NFP day, so I won't be entering any trade today, but we can still analyze it and see how it plays out. More often than not, from experience, trading on NFP days is not a good idea, because market ends up being very choppy. You can, you know, a lot of the times when I've traded NFP days in the past, I've lost money. So it's just not worth it. If you want to trade, what I would wait for, and obviously this doesn't apply to me because usually by that time I'm asleep or whatever, but if you want to trade, wait until 1 hour after NFP drops, right? Wait for the market to settle after NFP. 1 hour, hour and a half, 2 hours after. You still have that late New York session to be able to trade. Look for trades then. Don't be trading anywhere before that, because look what the market is currently doing. The market is telling you everything you need to know right now, that you do not want to be in any setups right now. That's it. No trades are to be had here. Consolidation, range, rejection, no volume. There's nothing to do right now. Literally nothing. Right? Simple as that. Simple as that. All right? There is no trades to be had right now. What's up, pal? And then we just have to wait and see the reaction after NFP, after unemployment, and then go from there. But if we're looking at the weekly is still bearish. The previous weekly is bearish, right? But we have broke structure now to the upside. We have broke structure and retested it. I think, yeah, we're definitely coming up to the all-time highs potentially today. Even if we just spike out and potentially then sell up again, create a new all-time high. But daily structure now, like I said over and over again, like I said on Wednesday, right? Just follow the daily, follow the 12-hour, right? Look at the structure here on the daily. There's no sign that this structure is gonna reverse from here anytime soon, right? It's gonna change. If you just look at the daily, let me just highlight these. So since July 25th, last month, look what we're seeing here. Bullish market structure, right? Higher highs, higher lows, and until we see that being broken, then I'm not bearish on gold. Because again, if we just look at historical price action and we just go over to the left hand side over here and look at this very similar move which happened here, right? You guys know I like to look at historical price action. Now look at this move right here. We have the 3 bullish candles, right? We got some bullish candles in here, very similar. Then you get the bearish pullback, then you get the bearish pullback, then you get the move to the upside, and then potentially a move to the upside here, right? Spiking out, creating all-time highs. Very similar move that could happen. But if we have a look at this move to the left, all we need to do is just look at that previous price action and look at this, right? Again, the same. Look at the bullish market structure right here from the daily perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row, creating higher highs, higher lows, or, you know, more importantly, the higher lows, creating that bullish market structure from the daily. And then once price broke structure from the daily perspective, which is this daily candle low right here, that was the most recent higher low in the uptrend. That got broken, and then look what happened on gold. Price sold off like 9,000 or so pips, right? From the daily perspective, a huge move. And now if we look at that again, currently, and I reapply it, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7, right? Exactly the same as over here. So until we see gold breaking daily structure, breaking a daily higher low, either this one today going into next week, or even with NFP and unemployment today, we could see a spike out of these lows. We don't know. But until we see that daily structure being broken, gold is just going to continue bullish, the same as it did over here. And then once we finally got that break of structure from the daily, gold then sold off massively, right? Huge pullback. So when you do get consecutive higher lows like this, or lower highs in a downtrend, when you do get consecutive ones, when they do finally break, you will see that turnaround. So, you know, we need to wait for that. I wouldn't be bearish on gold overall until that happens. So until then, we can just continue anticipate that gold will continue bullish. But yeah, do I trade news? No, though. But yo, Lucky, appreciate the diamond, man. But again, if we take a look over here, right, and we look for previous NFPs, right? Let's have a look at previous NFPs, which was July the 5th. July 5th was previous NFP right here. Okay. Here was previous NFP, July 5th, right there. Let's have a look at the 4-hour time frame. And we spoke about this before, right? We spoke about this before. This was the NFP 4-hour candle, closed bullish. And then directly after that, once that 4-hour candle closed bullish, price continued bullish for 200 pips, right? Or if you look at that previous 4-hour candle, if you're looking for trades during NFP, right, which I highly recommend you don't, but if you do, look at that previous 4-hour candle. The previous 4-hour candle before the NFP candle, 4-hour candle, closed bullish, and then price did spike down, and then it continued bullish for, you know, 270 or so pips, right? Now let's look at the previous NFP, was June 7th. June 7th, NFP right here. All right, again, this is the NFP candle right here, the NFP 4-hour candle. NFP happened within this 4-hour candle here, and then continue, and it closed bearish, right? The NFP 4-hour candle closed bearish, and then the 4-hour candle after that continued bearish by 320 pips. But if you want to trade NFP, look at that previous 4-hour candle. The previous 4-hour candle before NFP happened closed bearish, and then the 4-hour candle for NFP continued bearish by 290 pips or 550 pips, right? So you can start to use these 4-hour candles before NFP, or wait for the NFP. If you don't want to trade during NFP, wait for that NFP 4-hour candle to close, and then look for your trade in the direction that that 4-hour NFP candle closes, right? Very simple. And if we go to the 12-hour time frame, you can also use the 12-hour time frame. You know how much I like the 12-hour time frame, guys, right? Now this is a 12-hour example, right? Within this 12-hour candle right here, NFP happened, right? But if you look at the previous 12-hour candle, the previous 12-hour candle closed bearish, and then the second 12-hour candle, which is where NFP happened, continued bearish for 600 pips, right? So these candles are already giving you the direction potentially in which gold is going during NFP and unemployment. All right, let's go to June 5th, where the next NFP happened, right here. NFP, right? So this was the NFP 12-hour candle. And would you look at that? Look at that previous 12-hour candle. It closed bullish. So it's giving you the direction for NFP, right? That previous 12-hour candle closed bullish, and gold continued bullish during NFP as well for 260 pips. All right. Very simple. And if we go forward to today, we can see that the first 12-hour candle here today is closed bullish. Then we have the second 12-hour candle, which within this 12-hour candle, NFP is happening. The first one closed bullish, so there's a good chance that for NFP, gold is going to continue bullish here, but that's another 2 hours away, right? So just a little food for thought for you right there. All right, just throwing that out there. Let's look at May 3rd NFP, and we'll see how consistent this is. All right, we'll see how consistent this is. All right, NFP right here. All right, NFP. So this was the NFP candle, and the previous candle right there closed bearish. And this 12-hour candle did actually continue bearish for what, 200 pips. So we'd have to really see what happened there. So let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Let's look for that NFP candle. There's NFP. So there's the NFP 4-hour candle. The previous 4-hour candle was bearish. We'd have to go down to a low time frame again to see what really happened there. It could have spiked out the highs and then started driving lows, or it could have spiked out the lows and then started driving to the highs. I don't know, but the 4-hour time frame isn't really clear on that one. But the 12-hour is, 4 hours not. Let's have a look at the previous one. April, was that April 5th that we just looked at? No, that was May. So April 5th, let's go to April 5th. Let's have a look again what's happening here. NFP right here. So NFP happened within this 4-hour candle right here. We'll take a look at the 12-hour time frame as well. So NFP happened within this 4-hour candle. What's up, decons? So NFP happened here, but look what happened. The previous 4-hour candle closed bullish. Then NFP happened within this 4-hour candle, and it continued bullish, right? Continued bullish by 80 or so pips, and then beyond that, 400 or so pips, right? So the bias, the 4 hour already give you the bias in which NFP is going, right? Because that previous 4 hour candle there, before NFP came out, closed bullish. Then the NFP 4 hour candle continued bullish and then continued on bullish after that. If you wanted to wait until after NFP 4 hour candle closed, so you would wait for this candle to close, it closed bullish. It's already give you your direction. What happened there? Sorry. So that NFP 4 hour candle closed bullish. It gave you the direction. It gave you the bias. And then the 4 hour candle after that continued bullish by 380 pips. Right. Now let's go to the 12 hour time frame and see what the 12 hour looked like right there. Where is that? There it is. All right, in this instance, the 12 hour didn't give you the bias, right? The 4 hour gave you the bias, but the 12 hour didn't, because the 12 hour previous to NFP closed bearish and then continued bullish. So the 4 hour would have gave you a nice bias right there. But you can understand what I'm trying to show you guys, right? How you can really get a direction and a bias for potentially where NFP is going, right? Very simple. Let's have a look at this last one, March 9th. Let's have a look at March 9th. Here we go. So here is the NFP 12-hour candle. And look at that. The previous 12-hour candle closed bullish, right? So this candle would have give you the direction for NFP, right? And then once NFP happened, guess what? The next 12-hour candle continued bullish for 260 pips during NFP, right? So the 12-hour candle would have gave you your bias for NFP, and that bias would have been buys, right? Price to continue bullish. So if we go now to the 4-hour time frame, let's have a look at the 4-hour. Let's see what the 4-hour would have done here. Yeah, there you go. The 4-hour also gave you that bias, right? The 4-hour and the 12-hour lining up to give you the bullish bias, because here's the NFP 4-hour candle. So NFP happened within this 4-hour candle right here. But look at the previous 4-hour candle. It's bullish. And what does NFP do? Continues bullish. 160 or 260 pips, right? Or if you wanted to wait for the NFP to be over and trade after NFP, you wait for this NFP 4-hour candle to close. It closes bullish, and then guess what? Price continues bullish for 240 pips. All right. So we now know that we have a bullish 4-hour previous candle closure. So for NFP, this 4-hour candle, NFP is in about 2 hours, like I said. This 4-hour candle could continue bullish here for NFP, right? Based on previous historical data. And then if we also go to the 12-hour time frame, the previous 12-hour candle also closed bullish, giving us the bias and direction for NFP 12-hour candle to continue bullish. All right. That is my thoughts today for NFP. Not going to trade it. Not going to be entering any trades. All right. But just a little something for you guys from how I like to look at NFP and how I understand it from a price action point of view. Not necessarily a fundamental, but a price action point of view. That would be it. Continuation to the upside. This doesn't mean that price can't come down first. We could, when NFP happens, you could get a big spike down, because look at this 12-hour candle. This 12-hour candle does not have a bottom wick yet, right? It has a very low bottom wick. So again, Or we could even start flipping bearish now, right? Leading up to NFP. So we could start flipping bearish here. We could create that 12-hour bottom wick, and then we could shoot up, right? Or as NFP drops, it could go bump and then bump, right? What's NFP? Non-farm payroll. So it's basically a high impact red folder news event for the US dollar. Very, very major event on the US dollar. Previous 4 hour shows bearish. No, it's bullish. What's up, Raheem? Rahim. On Owanda, it's showing bullish, and also on my broker, and on Blackball, it's also showing bullish as well. So there's some brokers out there that will be delayed on when they open and when their price feed starts for the day, and that's probably why you're seeing a bearish 4 hour candle. But I recommend following Owanda's price feed, as I've found it the most accurate over the last 8 years that I've traded. And they start the session from when the day starts, right? They start the candle and their price feed from when the day actually starts, which is why you're seeing a bullish, and on most brokers you will see a bullish closure. Let me have a look at FXCM. Yeah, FXCM also bullish as well, right? So some brokers are going to show bearish, but I think most of them will show bullish. What's NFP? NFP is a major news event for the US dollar, red folder event, high impact. It's economic data. No, economic data. This right here, right? Non-farm employment. All right. NFP, we buying gold or sell? No, you probably just got into the stream, but for the last like 20 minutes or so, maybe even longer, I just broke down what I'll be looking for NFP and exactly how I came to that conclusion. So I'm not going to repeat it because it took me about 20-25 minutes. But yeah, if you wanna watch it, go over to YouTube and you'll see the breakdown there. You know what? I'm just gonna put it here. Oh, look at that. It changes. That's cool. I like that. What's up, Steven? What's happening, bro? How are you? What do you guys think about that? No one's really said anything there about that conclusion that I came to there. What's your guys' thoughts? You like it? Do you not like it? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Yes, no, maybe, like... Danny said thank you. You did, Danny. I did see that, Danny. Very clearing new information. Have you ever seen NFP broken down like that before? Wayne Spain. Wayne said, I like it. I've never heard NFP analysis broken down like that before. Oh, let's go, Wayne. Let's go, Wayne. Yeah, it's a different way of looking at NFP. I know, obviously, I'll take some fundamental as well, looking at the numbers and previous and, you know, forecasting and things like that. But you got to take that with a pinch of salt, because like I said, it's very it's not very reliable from Forex Factory, right? When they're talking about forecasted numbers, right? It's usually the forecasted numbers are completely different to the actual numbers. So if you wanna clear historical price action way of looking at it, something that's solid, something that you can see with your own eyes, rather than trying to anticipate certain numbers that you have no idea what's going to happen with those numbers, or how they're going to come out, or if they're going to be better, if they're going to be more, if they're going to be less, positive, negative, right? You don't know any of that until those numbers drop, right? You don't know. But what you do know is, and what you can look at, is historical data. Using those time frames that I showed you, using those techniques that I showed you. And again, if you backtest that, and you backtest that for the last year on the 4-hour and the 12-hour on NFP specifically, and even other news events as well, you're gonna see how many times it plays out the exact same way that I just showed you, right? Using the 4-hour and the 12-hour as direction and as a bias during those news events. Obviously, it's not going to work every single time, but for the most part, it's very accurate, very solid. So that is a nice, solid price action technical way of looking at NFP. That if you're more of a technical trader like I am, not really a fundamental trader, I'm more of a technical trader. If you are also more of a technical trader and you're more comfortable with the price action technical analysis part of trading, then that is a solid way of trying to understand and get a bias for NFP or other news events as well. You're expecting gold to make a new all-time high if NFP is negative? Yeah. Hot sauce. If you have a look in the comments on YouTube, you'll see the broker that I use. You can click that link right there and you can sign up. It's Blackball. Blackball Markets, very good spread on gold and across all pairs actually, if you choose the Prime account, which is going to give you that tight spread account. Very good broker. Used them for quite a while. Very good spreads. Yeah. Yo, thank you for the subs, Papa. Someone starting Forex? Yeah, hot sauce. Blackball, bro. Just if you scroll up in the comments, you will see the comment by Streamlabs. It says broker Cody uses. It's Blackball. Like I said, you want to make sure you choose the Prime account. It's going to give you very good spreads, especially on gold. Very good broker. You made 1,000 pips. Yeah, in the signals channel, bro, over 1,000 pips. It hasn't, like, yeah, it's technically been 5 weeks, but that's because July from the 1st to the 31st was like 4.5 weeks. So it wasn't exactly a full 5 weeks because we had the 1st of the month yesterday on a Thursday. So it was a little bit more than a month, a few days, 4 weeks, you know, like a few days over the 4-week mark. But yeah, this month, July, since the signal started, over 1,000 pips. But that is because they are swing trades, right? They're more like day trading, swing trading. This week we did 171 pips, and we only traded one day. I don't understand the big sell-off during right after NFP before going so bullish. Why is that? That's just when those kind of news events drop, Danny. A lot of volume comes into the market. You'll see a dip down, especially like I said, if we take a look, you still have to look at things price action wise, right? And if you take a look at this current 12-hour candle, it's been open for 2 hours. It hasn't really made much of a bottom wick, right? 10 pips, 10, 12 pip bottom wick, right? So there is a big chance that this 12-hour candle can flip bearish, first of all, to create that lower bottom wick, grab liquidity, and then start driving. Navneet, appreciate the follow on TikTok. Still a big achievement? Oh, of course, Leech. It's been a massive month, bro. Massive week. Yeah, this is the signal channel here. Yeah, those were the trades. Those were the trades right there on yeah, Wednesday, was it? Yeah, Wednesday. So AN, AUD CHF, AUD CAD, GJ, gbpjpy, USD SDG, USD JPY, Euro AUD, CAD, CHF, CAD JPY. That was 1.4k right there. That was the 171 pip profit day right there. And that's the only trades we took this week in the signal channel. I took trades on gold as well. I had a trade on gold yesterday that I caught 56 pips. So that 171 pips is not including the trades on gold. That's just from the signal channel. So we've actually made a lot more than that. We've actually made a lot more than that if you include gold as well from the indicator. Yeah, this is my trade yesterday. Look at that. I entered right here. Entered the sell right here. Wait for it to load a sec. Liquidity grab, yeah, liquidity grab. That's where I entered the sell right there. You can see I entered right there and then exited right there on the rejection wick. Look at that exit. Perfect exit. And then price reversed. The price actually reversed massively. Look, I'll show you on the chart. So this is where I entered right here. And this is where I got out of the market, like right here. At 56 pips. And then look what happened from there. Look at that perfect exit. Boom. So yeah, that 1,182 pips this month, that's strictly from the signals channel. But we've been this month and this week, we've had trades on gold as well. That was my trade yesterday. I had very low risk yesterday because this week, of course, with all the news, I don't really like trading during weeks like this. So usually I use a 5 lot size, but yesterday I used a 1.5. So very low risk for me yesterday. But yeah, this is me going over my trade like as I was entering it and stuff like that. Then here we go. Can we get a closure below? 30 minutes left of the window. Nice. Top wick. I actually meant to say top there. Let's see if the candle can flip bearish and re-break its lows. That's where I'll be getting in the sells. 15 pips profit, stops the break even. 30 pips profit, 47 pips profit. and then got out at 56 pips profit right there. So yeah, that's gold as well. I don't know, did we take any other trades this week? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, we had other trades on gold, but they hit break even. They hit break even. So yeah, it would have been this one right here, right? These are the buys that I took on Wednesday. So I entered the buy right here. Price drove about 13, 15 pips. Moved stops to break even. And then obviously price reversed. I was out of break even. No win, no loss. And that was it this week, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Tuesday as well. I can't even remember, man. This week. So what day was that? Oh, hourly, I think. But yeah, we had a few trades this week, but they hit break even, and then we had that winning trade yesterday. On the break of the indicator breakout level. Beautiful. Textbook indicator setup right there. Price actually drove for about 60 pips. I caught 56 pips of that. What's a realistic expectation when it comes to the win-loss ratios? Should I expect winning streaks trading my style? Yeah. If you follow rules correctly, if you follow everything correctly, you know, I'm very strict with you know, moving stops to break even early, protecting capital. I'm a very calm, technical, mechanical trader, right? And the way that everything's been set up in the academy, the indicator and also the signals, it reflects that, right? But then how I act and react is not the same as how everybody else is going to act and react. So I give all the information that is needed to trade the exact same as me. But whether people are disciplined and strict enough to stick to those trading rules is another thing. So if you are disciplined and you are strict in your trading and you follow exactly what I say, then yes. But if you're not, you know, you have discipline problems, if you have, you know, impulse, impatient traits, and you don't follow exactly what I tell you and show you within the academy, then you're not going to have the same results as me. It's as simple as that. There's only so much I can do, right? I can give you all the information and I can tell you all the things that you need to know, but it's whether you take that on and listen to exactly what I'm saying and apply it exactly how I have said it. Because this happens all the time, right? I say things to people all the time, especially on the live streams a lot. And then people won't listen, and then what I say and how it will play out the way I've explained it and what I have kind of suggested. And then later on, I'll get messages on Instagram or I'll get messages somewhere else from people in the stream, and they'll go, "Oh, what you said on stream actually played out perfectly," or "What you said on stream actually works," or "What you said, or what you did." It's like, yeah, because I've been doing this for 8 years, right? I'm not just saying things to say it for the fun of it. I'm saying it because I have experienced it myself. I have the experience, and I'm trying to give you that experience so that you don't go through that same process that I went through. But again, that brings me back to the conversation that we had in the last stream, where I said it's not always going to play out that way, because I'm the kind of person who is also like that. Somebody can tell me something as much as they want. Don't do this, don't do that, do it this way, do it that way. But I'm the kind of person who is still going to go, you know what? I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to do it my way. And I need to figure it out myself, right? So some people can take that information on, and then some people just like to experience those things themselves and learn it themselves and go through that process themselves. And then they'll come back to you and go, oh, you know what? You was right, but I just had to do it myself. I had to go through that myself to experience it, to understand it. Now I understand what you're saying, right? And none of them, either one isn't right or wrong, but it's just a different process. It's just different people. If you know what I'm saying, if you understand what I'm saying. That didn't really make too much sense, I don't think, but yeah, we'll have a look in a second, Nana. Nana. 1830. Sorry, I'm just doing the trading journal over here. I put in yesterday's trade in it because I didn't put it in yet. London session, gold, sal. This would have been a type. Would have been a type 4, I believe. No, a type 2. Type 2. 15-minute time frame. Entry. Risk was half, but it was really like less than half. 1.5 lot size. Pips secured. It was 56. The win, and the win was $1,002.24. Clear enough to get it? That's good. So yeah, let's have a look at the journal. And you guys will see you can be successful in trading without a very, very high win rate, right? Just like I have. I have a very average win rate. A 69.4 win rate since the start of the year, right? Since the start of the year. A 69.40 win rate. So basically a 70% win rate. I don't have like an 80-90% win rate, just a 70% win rate. It's sat around 70% for most of the year now. Let's see how we finished off. We finished off July with an 85% win rate. That's the best win rate I've had so far this year. Closest to that was April, 82%. So for July, 85% win rate. Very nice. But I only took 15 trades during July on gold. In the signals channel, obviously it was a bit different, but on gold, I only took 15 trades last month. 85% win rate. So that July was my best month so far. My worst month was January, 49% win rate, but start of the year, markets opening back up again. It was very volatile, very, very messy. But yeah, we've just been getting better and better. So let's see how this month goes. Let's see. But that's the journal. That is the journal. How's the stream, guys? Is it okay? Saying there's some issues with the stream. I can say this every time, but How long did I create V5? V5, that's version 5. That's been the last couple months. But the actual indicator has been I created it probably like months ago now. We started up with version 1, then version 2, version 3, version 4. Now we're at version 5. So version 5 has been a couple months, I think now. Do I own a Lambo now? No, far from it. Far from it. Far from it, buddy. I reckon Laser in the chat probably makes more money than me. Easy. I make an average, I think a standard income in Australia yearly. I'm talking about yearly. Holden. 1964, damn son. I got 2 cars, Toyota, 2 Toyotas actually. A family car, family Toyota. Toyota fucking, I don't even know. And a Corolla. Family car and a runaround car. Not interested in cars at the moment. Maybe one day when I have the luxury of, you know, having that amount of capital where, you know, but, well, you know, it's not important to me right now. Stacking up my money. I want to invest. I want properties. You know, yeah, there's a lot of things I'm going to do before I start buying fancy cars, because that's just a bad investment. Cars only lose your money, really, don't make you money. Do you plan on increasing lot size, or is that something you consider? Yeah, Ethan. Yeah, I have thought about it recently. But at the moment, I'm not. Yeah, 5 lot size. I'm just comfortable with it right now. Like, I'm comfortable with the loss. If I take a loss with a 5 lot size, I'm comfortable with the wins. Like, when I'm ready, it will happen, you know. But I have been thinking about it recently. But again, just increasing lot size just comes. Why do I want to increase more lot? Why do I want to increase my lots? Because I want to make more money, right? But then again, that starts to come with the greed, and you really you're getting away from the process, the strategy, the plan, right? I'm happy with the money I'm making. I don't want to get greedy, right? Because I know at any second, I'm human, the same as you guys, right? I can start focusing on the money and start getting greedy and trying to make more money. But again, that could bring a whole new wave of emotions. And one second I can be riding high and I can be consistent and I can be making good money. The next minute I'm increasing my lot sizes. I'm getting greedy. I want more money. I want to make more money, you know, quicker, and then take a loss, and then you're not used to that big of a loss, and then psychology takes a hit, and then you start to trade differently now because now I'm using a bigger lot size, which means I can lose more. So now I'm going to start trading differently. Now I'm going to be, you know, not trading the same way I was when I was using 5 lot sizes. I'm more cautious. You know, increasing your lot sizes comes with a massive chain effect of all different minor adjustments and major adjustments and emotions. And, you know, right now I'm happy with what I'm doing. Happy with the 5 lots. And I'll see at some point, you know, because it's a major thing. It is major. It's not something small like, oh, let's just increase my lot size. I know I could probably do it by 1, maybe go from a 5 lot to a 6 lot or something and do it incrementally that way, but I'm not that kind of person. I like even numbers, right? I'll either do 5s or I'll jump up to 10s. Like, I don't know why it's just something for me. Like, Toby, because you gotta think of tax, my brother. The more you make in Australia, especially, the more you're getting taxed. And yeah, 190k a year is 45% tax. That's almost half, right? That's almost, you know, that's almost 50%, half of what you make tax. So tax is insane, brother. This week might be the worst week, but it's the most money I made in a week as well. Yeah, let's go, Fleeks. So what happened this week? What changed for you? What did you do different? Why did you make the most money this week? Do I use the funded? No, I don't use the funded. Am I going to place a trade? There's no trade to place right now, amigos. You tell me what kind of trade you can see right here, and let me know, brother. There's no trade to be taken right now. Gold is consolidating. We have NFP in about an hour and a half, and there's nothing happening here. It's sideways, brother. But if you are confident in yourself, I know you will stick to your plan. I just know how you work from being in the academy, and otherwise, but you could definitely. But, I definitely could risk more, Ethan, 100%. But that again says within that I could risk more, right? And why do I want to risk more? Because I want to make more money. So again, that's straight up just leaning to the money side of things. Like, I want to risk more because I want to make more money. That's not how I like to operate. I don't want to focus on the money, right? I want to just focus on the process. And using 5 lots, I'm in that nice comfortable zone where I'm not focused on the money lost or won, but I'm just focused on the strategy, focused on the process, and then whatever happens with that, with the lot sizes and with the trades, I make money, I lose money, I don't care, right? But again, when that time comes where I will increase lot sizes, it's not just a minor adjustment, it's going to be a major adjustment, because adjusting lot sizes comes with a lot more other adjustments within within trading as well, like mentally, you know, everything. It's a massive jump. What do you mean bias NFP? Is the goal going to fly high or opposite? Bullish bias? What do you mean? That means, yeah, like I anticipate for NFP, gold can continue bullish. But like I said, meantime, I did say, like, before we come into NFP, you could see gold come down here, because the 12-hour, 4-hour really needs to create a bigger bottom wick than this, especially with the previous 4-hour candle here as well. It has barely no bottom wick. So you can anticipate potentially gold either before NFP or during NFP to come down and spike out of these lows over here, create that bottom wick, and then continue bullish. Or if you look at the previous weekly, it's bearish. You can just anticipate a huge sell-off potentially, right? But like I say, you just gotta wait for the numbers. My bias is that at NFP, when NFP drops, I'm talking about the second it drops, and after that, I'm anticipating gold to push bullish. But in the meantime, we could see gold sell off a little bit here before it goes bullish for NFP. Stayed inside my plan and not being greedy. That's what I like to hear, Flix. That's what I like to hear, bro. Love hearing that. Love hearing that. I genuinely think we could see 2.5 today. Yeah, could happen. You know what I should do for NFP? Open a demo account and follow my bias and open a 20 lot on demo. Make like 200 grand in one trade, and then just like all these other boys do on Instagram, just flex it. You know what I mean? And be like, yeah, join the academy. I'll show you how to I'll show you how to trade NFP and make 200,000 in 5 seconds. So is gold a sell or a buy on NFP? Yes, Ethan, there we go. That now we're talking. So yeah, I'll trade NFP on demo with a 20 lot, make like 200k, and then I'll rent a Lambo and say, look, I made 200k today on NFP, and went straight out and spent it on a Lambo. Do you reckon that will get me like what? How many YouTube subs do you reckon that will get me? Like 10,000? All right, somebody wanted me to look at NZD USD, didn't they? You see, there was some what do you mean, Tuble? Like lost my money? Like bled me dry? Is that what you mean? Blew my account? All right, here's NZD USD. Bum 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 bum. Oh, of course it has, bro. Yeah, when I first started trading, yeah, probably close to 20k, I would say. But I've definitely recuperated that money now. All right, NZD USD. Yeah, bro. It has definitely fleeced me dry. And I'm still here. Still here fighting. All right, let's have a look at NZD USD, right? So if we take a look at the monthly, this was, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Who is this for? Who kept asking me to look at NZD USD? Nana, are you still here, Nana? Before I do this? Thought losing 200 was a lot. I mean, that still is a lot. It's hard if it's hard-earned money, right? Doesn't matter how much it is. It's still your hard-earned money, and it's something you could do without. But me too. Appreciate the follow. We'll see if Nana's still here. I don't think Nana's still here. Is Nana still here? I don't think Nana's still here. So maybe we won't look at NZD USD. Does anybody want me to look at anything else? Bum 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 bum. How long have you been trading for? Tubally? You gotta get fake. Aggro's cool. US 30? You want me to look at US 30? US 30. All right, again, let's start from the monthly. EU, all right, I'll have a look at EU in a second as well. The monthly on US 30, right? So this month so far, obviously, we're only a couple days into the month, and this is very normal, right? US 30 here is coming back down into this level in the market right here from the monthly perspective. And all this is potentially is the monthly candle creating a bottom wick, right? It's creating a bottom wick. It has to do that, right? Doesn't matter how big it is, but these monthly candles, as you can see, coming up for the majority, create very nice bottom wicks before they continue bullish, right? As done here, here, you know, top wicks, right? Very simple price action. It hasn't broke the highs, right? So at any moment, US 30 from the monthly perspective, we still got 28 days. You can see price, especially within this area, or even extended down into this area down here, which is the highs of June. You can see price tapping down into these areas, creating that bottom wick, and then flipping bullish, right? So we haven't broken the highs, so we could still simple price action, create a bottom wick, and then flipping bullish. So from the monthly perspective, things are looking very bullish, especially if you're looking at market structure as well, right? Where's the music on? Music. If you're looking at the structure, lows, high lows, high lows, high lows, right? So from the monthly perspective, until these lows are broken, which is the lows of July, we're still bullish overall, right? If we look at the weekly, just tidy this up. If we look at the weekly, weekly looks very messy, right? The weekly does look messy. So what has happened is we've spiked up here, created a strong rejection, and then we try to continue bullish here. We broke the low, so we've actually broke structure here, spiked out the highs, grabbed liquidity, and now we're flipping bearish again. So weekly previously was bullish, but now it's flipped bearish, and we're coming down into the lows down here. So again, still weekly is still bullish. I mean, we are Friday now, so I anticipate that this weekly candle is going to obviously close bearish. It could even break those weekly lows and come down into this area, which was from the previous monthly, like I said. But until we really break these lows right here on the weekly, again, still bullish, right? On the monthly and weekly, still very bullish. Daily perspective, that's that weekly high right there. As you can see, that we've kind of created resistance, closed above, had the fake out, break the daily lows in here, sold off on Thursday, yesterday, and now we're continuing bearish again here today. But if you take a look at the daily candle again on US 30, the daily candle doesn't have much of a top wick, right? So again, we're now in these areas. Look what happened here last time. We tapped into this area. That we tapped into this area, and price rejected from here and flip bullish. So we could see US 30 from this area start to turn bullish, especially with NFP coming up, depending on how that news comes out. And again, we don't have a daily top wick yet. So we could see price come up, create a top wick, and even flip bearish again, or just reject from here and flip bullish. So yeah, we're coming into very key levels in the market now in US30. If you have a look to the left hand side, very key levels. We could still come down into this area as well. Like I said, this was from June. June highs that price broke and hasn't retested yet. We could be coming down in here for a retest. But yeah, heavy sell-offs, really heavy sell-offs so far this week on US30. So now I guess what, obviously the first 12-hour candle of today has closed bearish, so you can anticipate, and as you can see, US30 is actually continuing bearish so far by about 70 pips. But yeah, we're in very key areas now on US30. So either I would see how price starts to react around this level. You can look for bullish price action here on the lower time frames, like the 4-hour candle. You'd really, if you see price, if you want to see price bouncing off this area, look at what happened here last time. Look at that previous price action at this area, the mid-range of this zone. You can see price perfectly rejecting the mid-range of this zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejections, right? So you want to see a bullish 4-hour candle closure in this area first of all, if you're going to anticipate price to start reversing from here, right, and potentially coming up and tapping back into this area, or continuing bullish overall, something like this. But yeah, I would wait. Obviously, we've got an hour until NFP. I would wait until news, see what happens with news. You could start seeing, rejection of this area again, right, before you see price push off. Or you could see price now just come straight through here and dip down into this level, where you could see again price bounce up potentially. There's a couple levels of interest, but this, I would say, you just got to wait until after news at this point if you want to be trading these pairs. It's really not worth it in my opinion. But yeah, just wait for bullish price action around this level. If you don't get it, if price just drives straight through here, you could look for bullish price action around this level to take those buys up. This is US30. This is US30 mode that we're just taking a quick look at. But it's very bearish at the moment. Very bearish. I know these songs too well now, but you can see how effective these zones are, right? And you guys just saw me just pull these zones real quick straight off the higher time frames, and look how price is reacting around these areas, right? Yeah, we did gold earlier. Mod? How to say your name? That's US30. Let's have a look at Euro USD for Euro USD for John Wick. And again, we're going to start off on the monthly, right? Because we just had a new monthly candle. So again, we can look at previous monthly to kind of get an idea of where price could be heading. And if we have a look straight away on Euro USD, the first thing I'm seeing is this. Boom, 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 right? Bullish market structure, higher lows forming since April. 1, 2, 3, 4 higher lows. Also highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, right? So even though this is on the monthly in a consolidation in a range, it's still creating bullish market structure. What's up, PJ? What's happening, PJ? How are you? So from the monthly perspective, we got monthly open right here. Okay, monthly open. Now let's go down to the weekly. There's not really any levels on the monthly here because yeah, it's in a consolidation, right? So there's not really anything we can really take. And if you have a look we're tapping into this area already. From the weekly perspective, we kind of got, you know, this level over here. So from the weekly perspective, so the monthly were bullish. From the weekly, as you can see on Euro USD, price is currently creating this bearish market structure. So monthly is bullish, weekly is bearish. And what was interesting, which was the same as gold, right, is this right here. So here we had on Euro USD, you had the uptrend, right? So weekly higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, right? And then you had the break of structure. So the break of structure is this area right here, the break of structure of the weekly time frame. So the most recent higher low got broken, candle closed below, and then price continued bearish. And now we're creating lower highs, lower lows. But now we are tapping into this monthly area, though. You can see price is rejecting this monthly area on the weekly. So weekly is bearish, monthly is bullish, daily is consolidating. Daily is not really anything. Didn't quite get the taps into this area on the daily, so you broke structure, came for the retest, didn't quite get the taps, and then price sold off. But now you're sitting around this area, right? You're sitting around this area where price is consolidating within that. So Euro USD for me, previous, we're breaking previous daily highs now. You have a look in here. This is previous daily highs. We are breaking into and tapping. It's a bit messy, Euro USD. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit difficult to see a solid direction, a solid kind of bias here on Euro USD, because the monthly is bullish, weekly is bearish, daily is short-term bullish. Now we've had kind of consolidation, and now we're breaking the daily highs. There's no consistency here on Euro USD, because if you see here, we're creating the downtrend since like Wednesday. Got the highs, lows, lower highs, lower lows, and now today and yesterday, now we've created lows, higher lows, highs, and now we've got higher highs in here, right? Because we're breaking the highs. So Euro USD is not clear, not clean at all. But if you're gonna go into today, I would say, I mean, yeah, look, the first 12-hour candle today closed bullish, and look what has happened. The second 12-hour candle has continued bullish here by about 22 pips, right? This is the 12-hour bias that I always talk about. 12-hour bias, very powerful, right? The first 12-hour candle of the day often determines where the second 12-hour candle for the day will go. But this could be a liquidity grab here right now, right? Because this 12-hour candle does not have a bottom wick. So for NFP, of course, which is coming up in an hour, this could be a spike, a break of the daily highs, previous daily highs, a grab of liquidity above here for Euro USD for NFP to flip bearish and start driving bearish, right? Potentially. Remember I said that. But yeah, the 12-hour bias, Euro USD has already continued bullish here. That would have been a beautiful move. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. But to be honest with you, I don't really see much on Euro USD right now, to be honest. It's a bit messy. Not clean enough for me. You can see USD was very clean. There was a clear direction, a clear idea. Same as on gold today, but Euro USD, the time frames are not aligning. Time frames are not aligning at all. We've also broke 3-month highs as well. The quarterly highs, so consolidation across. I mean, this is the 3-month time frame, right? The quarterly time frame, Euro USD is just consolidating since January 2023. But yeah, not clear. But like I said, you're just looking at these time frames and looking at price action. You have a previous monthly bullish closure. So far this month, we've opened up, created a bottom wick. Now there's potential for price to drive and continue bullish to match the previous monthly, right? And again, like I said, from the monthly as well, you are creating that bullish structure. And just be wary, right, that with NFP coming up, this 12-hour having no bottom wick, this could be a liquidity grab above previous highs to flip bearish and start driving bearish for NFP. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah. gbpjpy. All right, let's have a look at GJ. Let's quickly just look at gold and see what gold is doing. There we go. Gold is flipping bearish, just as I mentioned, to create that 12-hour, 4-hour bottom wick. Like I said, we could even spike out of the 4-hour lows here, right? Grab liquidity here, spike out of the 4-hour lows before we flip bullish potentially for NFP. What was it? GJ. Oh yeah, I love GJ. GJ monthly. So obviously this is what we talked about on GJ, the break of structure, the monthly break of structure. Right here. You got this level, this huge level, but price has now also broke the previous 3 monthly lows, which is crazy. Break of structure on the 3-month time frame, right? So we could be seeing a bit of a sell-off on GJ over the next month or so, but already, I mean, again, I would say that we've spiked out the lows a bit too early here. GJ, you could see a rebound on GJ to come up and create a monthly top wick back up into, you know, these areas here. I would say 197206 at some point in this month, potentially. But yeah, monthly is very bearish right now. The weekly, we've sold off. I think we could see, we definitely could see a rebound from here next week on GJ. Could see GJ rebound from these areas and start pulling back and start coming into retest, you know, in this area here potentially. Like I said, 196206, which would still be within structure, right? We wouldn't break structure, because if you have a look at this weekly high right here, if we just pull back and retest in here, that's still a lower high being created in the market over here, right? A lower high, and then gives GJ that chance to continue bearish. So I think we could see a rebound from here. We have spiked out of that 3-month lows now. This could be there's going to be a lot of liquidity under here. We could see GJ rebound, but heavily bearish on GJ right now. Heavily bearish. We actually did sell GJ here in the signals channel this week, but we got out of it here, right here. GJ sell, but ended up getting out of break even. But from where we entered in these, somewhere around this area right here. It was on Wednesday, so I had the sell stop on Wednesday. It would have drove about 676 pips. But yeah, I anticipated these GJ sells this week. I'm not going to say I knew GJ was going to sell off, but I knew GJ was going to sell off. But yeah, I think we could rebound here now on GJ a little bit. We could see a little bit of a pullback on GJ coming into next week. Simply because we are at these key levels, and the monthly definitely needs to create a bit more of a top wick, I would say. The monthly definitely needs to come up. This current monthly and create a bit more of a steeper top wick before we continue bearish. But I would say so far today, you know, we're starting to see gold. We're starting to see GJ slow down a bit now, right? You can see this rejection. There's NFP, of course, which is going to have effect on GJ, you know, even a slight effect. First 12-hour candle did close bearish, so we can potentially continue bearish, but I would say, you know, you could see GJ rebound here. And you obviously, first of all, if you just take a look at structure, what we have is lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, right? On the 12-hour time frame. Also, it will be the same on the daily. So what you want to see now, if GJ is going to rebound from here and we want to start GJ moving up, we want to start seeing those break of structures on GJ, right? So that would be of this high right here. Okay. We want to start seeing the 12-hour, the daily break of structure, right? So we want to start seeing GJ move up, break these levels, pull back, and then continue bullish. What's up, Uzoma? That's what I'd anticipate on GJ from here. I'd anticipate, you know, maybe we can do something like this, but eventually I think over the next week, we can see GJ start to move to the upside here. And of course, when that happens, I'll potentially be looking at calling that out in the signals channel. All right, did we get the break of structure? Did it spike out? It did. It did. And look at the reaction. All right. I did say this, right? We could get a break of the 4-hour lows. Grab liquidity from, you know, in these areas right here. If you look to the left as well, there's the liquidity down in these areas from the last news that we had, which was ISM manufacturing PMI, right? Which was on Friday, last Friday. No, last Friday. Like yesterday, late, you know, late Thursday, but early Friday. So there's all that liquidity in here from the news there, right? 4-hour lows, break of structure. So we've got that break of structure now. We could come down, dip further out a little bit more before we start driving up to NFP potentially, right? But I did say this right at when we did the analysis here. That's why I drew out this level. Could see that break of structure. That liquidity grab down in these areas for price to continue bullish. Because of course, if price is going to go up, there's no volume, there's no liquidity right now within here, right? If you have a look, we'll consolidate. There is no liquidity in the market right now. So if we're going to go up, we need to dip down first, grab that liquidity, and then start driving up, right? Also got New York session open here in 15 minutes. Now I would not agree, brother. I would not agree. You got NFP coming up. I do not recommend trading NFP if you want to protect your capital. This is gold, godsend. My bias for NFP is gold to continue bullish. That's my bias for NFP. I did say though, before NFP, we could come down, spike out of this area right here, and start driving up before NFP and then during NFP. John Stones, is that the John Stones that plays for Man City or what? Any tips? My tips for NFP, John Stones, would be look at the 12-hour time frame. Okay, We went through this earlier on stream, but if you take a look at previous NFPs, right? Let's take a look at June 7th. The last NFP we had was in June 7th, right? Let's have a look right here. This one right here, okay? The last NFP was here, okay? So this was the last NFP on June 7th, looking at the 12-hour time frame. This is the 12-hour time frame. And look at how the previous 12-hour candle closed, right? This is the first 12-hour candle of the day. This is the second 12-hour candle of the day. So you get your bias and your direction from the first 12-hour candle. Now, NFP would happen in this 12-hour candle right here, right? So the first 12-hour candle closed bullish, and NFP 12-hour candle continued bullish, okay? That is my tip for you for NFP, right? And let's have a look at one more. May 3rd, okay? Was that the one? No, June 7th. Okay, let's have a look at June 7th. Right here, okay? June 7th. This was NFP candle right here. NFP happened within this 12-hour candle. And if you have a look at the previous 12-hour candle, your bias 12-hour candle, your direction 12-hour candle, the first 12-hour candle of the day, and the second 12-hour candle of the day, the previous 12-hour candle closed bearish, and the 12-hour candle for NFP continued bearish for 600 pips. All right. So just that is my tips for NFP, right? You can get your direction, you can get your bias from NFP just by looking at price action, without looking at numbers, without looking at anything fundamental. Price action is going to tell you everything you need to know, right? So go to the 12-hour time frame, look at the previous 12-hour candle before NFP, and that is going to give you your direction, your bias. Again, I'm not saying that this works out 100% every single time, right? But if you back test it, it plays out quite a bit. It's quite accurate, right? So just do your back testing. You know, don't be doing anything stupid today. Sit and watch. Do not trade news. Do not trade NFP. It's dangerous. It's risky. There's a chance you will lose and blow your account, or you know, have a losing trade. So yeah, if you have a look right here, John, you can see it says NFP bias bullish, right? It says it right there. But I did say, first of all, that we could see gold sell off prior to NFP, right? I did say that. And I had this level marked out right here for price to potentially spike out of. And then start potentially flipping bullish, right? So yo, Shisha, appreciate the sub on YouTube. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. Why am I not seeing my... Okay, that's the sub goal. Why am I not seeing the events right now? Yo, Prince Vic, appreciate the follow, and Gook, appreciate the follow on TikTok. Agents, mate. Agents, mate. Why am I not seeing it? Why am I not seeing it? Huh? Oh, confused, bruh. There we go. There we go. Goes in there for some reason. Okay. Okay. Fixed it. I fixed it. Sorry about that. I wasn't getting alerted when people subbed on YouTube, but now I am. FP bullish question mark? You crazy? Maybe I am crazy. Maybe I am crazy, bro. Maybe, just maybe. You could be right. It's USD, Nabin. USD, bro. Do I stay for NFP? Half an hour away. Is there news today? Yeah, there's news. NFP. Only 37 minutes, yeah. 37 minutes is a long time to sit and stare at a chart when nothing's happening. I wonder if I can watch the Olympics on stream. without getting copyrighted. Bitcoin analysis. You want me to do a Bitcoin analysis? You're the crypto man. I've tried on MT5, but I can't backtest manually. You know how I could practice trading during... Nawaf, sign up to a free account on TradingView, man. Free account on TradingView. You can do all the backtesting you like. Well, it's limited, but you can do a lot more backtesting on TradingView. What's up, Jordan? My kids made my name on TikTok. Oh yeah, you can backtest EAs and stuff like that, Westside, but he means like a manual backtest, like looking at the charts like this, you know, and going back and looking at the setups and things like that. How's the stream been? Stream's been alright, actually. How many likes we got? 18 likes. That is a poor effort. That is a poor effort. Yeah, it's much easier to just do it on TradingView though. I think Westside, if you're not doing an EA or anything and you just want to manually backtest, it's just easy to come on to TradingView. You make a free account and you can just scroll back through the charts like this and just backtest all you like. But yeah, I'm sure there is ways to do it on MT5, but for me, I think the easiest. For the replay tool, yeah, on TradingView, if you want to use the replay tool, you have to pay. But just to backtest, like just to look at the chart and do your own manual backtesting with the candles that are on the chart. Gold going down, yeah, gold's going down currently. Let's get 10k likes on TikTok before NFP. Yeah, if we don't get 10k likes on TikTok before NFP, I will end stream. Just launched my tax return. Let's go. Yeah, man. Don't talk to me about tax return. It's not a tax return for me. It's a tax return for them. And 50k likes, not 50k likes on YouTube, 50 likes on YouTube, and 10k likes on TikTok, and I'll stay. If not, then 1 minute before NFP, I'm gonna end stream. Do I hold any crypto now? I don't hold crypto anymore. I used to. I made a fair bit of money. I bought a lot of XRP. Like this would have been like 10 years ago now. Like a long time ago, before I even got into Forex. I bought up a fair bit of XRP, And I can't remember when it had a big run. I think 2017 or something like that. 2016, 2017 or something. It went on a decent run, and I like tripled my investment, and I just took it all out. Yeah, no, I'm not the same person who's messaging you DH or tolerance. That's not me, bro. Yeah, there's loads of, if you go on TikTok and type and search Forex with Cody, you will just see endless amounts of accounts. Again, all you have to do is look at the username, right? They will always have a different username. The only real me on TikTok is the only account with Forex with Cody username, not the name. They all can put Forex with Cody's name, but the actual username, right? And you'll see it will be like Forex with Cody without the H on the with. So it'll be Forex with Cody or Forex with Cody 1 or something like that, right? It's very easy to find which are the fake ones and which is the real one. You just have to pay attention, right? But I will never message you first on TikTok at all. I won't be able to search for them because they all block me. But yeah, there is. There we go. I can block another one. That guy hasn't blocked me, so I'm going to block him. He's probably in the chat right now messaging people. But yeah, you will see. See, right, once you click onto their profile and look at the username, you see the @ username here. You see this one? It's Forex with Cody with 2 Y's. All right, that's not me. It's Forex with Cody username. That is it, right? Not Forex with Cody with 2 Y's. Not Forex with Cody with an underscore. Not Forex with Cody with a wit, right? It's very easy to see which are the real ones and which are the fake ones. All right. I have 15K followers. I don't have 11K followers. Oh, that guy was in the chat. Look, I just blocked him. He was in the YouTube chat, so he's obviously messaging people from the YouTube chat. That's funny. So this is actually a good strategy to search my name while I'm streaming, because they'll all come in while I'm streaming and message the people that are in the chat. This is a good strategy. Good strat right here, man. But yeah, like I said, it's very easy to find the real accounts and the fake accounts, right? Just the username, right? The @ part of TikTok. See this right under the profile picture? This one right here. It says @Forex with Cody, right? And that is the only one that you will find with @Forex with Cody, right? Because no one else can make that account. @Forex with Cody, no underscores, no weird letters, no ones in there, no double Y's, no misspellings of anything. Just @Forex with Cody. That's it. That is the only account of me. All right. Just be smart, man. Be smart. Don't get scammed by these idiots. I will never message you first on TikTok. All right. How we looking? 23 likes. We're almost at 10k likes on TikTok. So the YouTube stream will be ending. We haven't had a stream that really pops off on TikTok for a while now. Usually you'll get streams where you just get like, you know, the 50 to 100 viewers. And then out of nowhere, you'll get like a insane stream where you got like 500, 600 viewers. Feel it. I used to get alerted when you were on that has stopped on TikTok. Really? That may be because I got banned. TikTok doesn't like Forex streams apparently, or whatever. So after I got banned, they may have stopped the signals going out. Everyone just wants you to say buy now or sell now. They don't want to learn why. Yeah. I'll put that to the thank you for typing that when sin, so I'll add that to the the banned words. There we go. I can no longer type that in the chat. How long we got left? 20 minutes. By the way, guys, I am going on holiday on Monday, so I won't be streaming all next week. So this is the last stream for a week. Trampoline, gymnastics, fencing, table tennis, equestrian, water polo. Ooh, we got football. Morocco versus the USA incoming. You know what? I'm gonna put on the yeah, man. I'll watch some Olympics while I'm chilling. While we're waiting for NFP. I wonder if I can get copyright for that if I put it on screen. Anticipation for NFP that gold can potentially continue bullish. Che. Jesus. How long does NFP last? When the second the data drops on NFP, you'll see the reaction. The second it drops. And it'll probably last for like the rest of today. The effects will last for the rest of today and tomorrow, and well, tomorrow's Saturday, but you know, like early morning, basically what I mean. But yeah, you will see the initial reaction instantly. You'll see a huge dip, down, up. Are we buying XA? I'm not. No, I will not be buying XAU USD. No, I don't trade during news, but my thoughts, my analysis, my direction, my bias on NFP is that gold can continue bullish. Again, we could see the spike down and then the drive up, but overall, we could even see a big sell-off, right, and then see reversal later on. But overall, I think it's going to continue bullish today, but it just depends how much it wants to spike down here at NFP or before NFP. What the fuck? I just put on the Olympic. Yeah, I'm gonna stay till news on TikTok. On YouTube, I don't know. We've only got 25 likes, so I just turned on the Olympics, gymnastics, and there's just girls crying left, right, and center. I think because they didn't get gold. They're all crying. Let's see, we've got 15 minutes left. Jesus, she's high, man. Jesus. Oh. And landed it perfectly. Do I scalp after new strike? Not necessarily, no. There's some people out there. There's some traders who will trade NFP. There's some traders who will trade after NFP, and then there's some traders who just won't trade at all during NFP. And I'm one of those people. I don't need to, right? There's literally no need for me to trade NFP. There's literally not. There is much higher risk of you losing money during NFP, and why would I need to trade it, you know, to prove a point, to make money? Like there's literally no need for me to trade NFP. Why is there so many people crying, man? Oh, she's still top. China. The China girl's crying her eyes out because now she's been pushed down to third. Now she's been pushed down to third. Alright, so now you can see we've broke below that level. We're now tapping. We've got break and tap at that level. Let's see, gold sell up a little bit more here. Nah, there'll still be signals, Wayne. I'll still be trading, but just not live streaming. What's about the news in 10 minutes? What do you mean? Like NFP? What about it? Or alright, let's see it. Let's see her score. That looked decent. They're all crying, man. Just crying. She hasn't even got her score yet and she's crying. Oh, girl from China still bawling her eyes out. Oh shit, she got first. The girl from Great Britain. That means you're second or third. That means the Chinese girl's out. Damn. Let me see her now. She's probably gonna be like on the edge. We got some more Chinese girls coming in. They're pretty good at this, I think. Gold now taking liquidity before spike up, in my opinion. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Tat. That's exactly what I thought. That was also my analysis. But let's see. 10 minutes left. Well, we got 10k likes on TikTok. What do we get on YouTube? 27. Looks like the YouTube stream is going to be ending before NFP. If you guys in YouTube want to see the stream for NFP, we got to get the 50 likes, man. Otherwise, we're ending 1 minute before NFP drops. I'm gonna hit you with ads right as NFP drops. Oh, she messed up. Oh man, she's gonna be crying as well. He completely jumped off the trampoline, man. Let me see her face. Let me see if she's crying. Poor girl. Who did she win? She did. The girl from Great Britain got gold. God damn. Let's go. What's the setup today? Setup is I'm anticipating gold for NFP to continue bullish. Damn. What time does Trid leave? What do you mean, Solomon? What do you mean, Solomon? What's Trid? Another gold medal for Great Britain. Let's go. Canada. Third place. Finished house from 2 Oh, nice, Guy. Let's go, Guy. Guy, the car dealer. Is that code for something else or what? So is it finished? I know she got gold, but what? Happening now. Wow. What's coming up now? Give it all to, oh, it's MFK again. He's back. Buy on the breakout or buy and pull back? Just when NFP happens, that's when. Am I gonna watch the news in 6 minutes? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting here for, man. That's what I'm waiting here for. Bend over and let me get it all. What the fuck? It'd be interesting watching it together. I'm at work, yeah. Why is Laser Crypto Man tagging himself? We're going to take trades there now. I don't trade during NFP, but we're definitely going to watch it. My bias for NFP is for gold to eventually continue bullish, right? Whether when news hits, we spike down and then flip. But overall, you know, like I said, it can still spike bearish initially. But overall, I think it can continue bullish. But the closer we get, the higher spreads are going to get, the more it's going to start to jump around, and you know, it's going to get messy. It's going to get Lionel Messi right in here. Where can you watch it? On YouTube? Forex with Cody. I'm on YouTube as well. Forex with Cody. And I need you. And I miss you. Now I wonder. We got hockey, we got volleyball, fencing, table tennis, handball, equestrian, water polo, Australia versus Canada water polo, hockey. Forex with Cody on YouTube. .com. Let's see, we got 2 minutes. One minute left, boys. 1 minute left. Oh god. Oh my god, what is it? Who's nervous right now? Be honest. Who's got butterflies? Be honest. Hi boys, good luck. 31 seconds. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh. Oh. There we go. There it is. There it is. Just as mentioned. Oh, Nightbot banned, blocked your comment, Jordan. I need to take Nightbot out. There you go, guys. All along, my bias was bullish. Very simple analysis on why I thought it was going to continue bullish. This time it played out. Literally played out to the absolute T, right? Go back to the start of the stream. I said, I think gold is going to be a buy, a potential buy at NFP. But first of all, I think we need to come down and grab liquidity, spike out of these lows. Exactly why I put this area right here. I said we can come down, spike out of this area, grab liquidity, and then start driving to the upside. Done. That 12 hours powerful, what you spoke about. The grab would continue up, yeah. Again, you know, like I said, look at the 12 hour now. Look at that 12 hour bottom wick. Look at that. Right? Beautiful 12 hour bottom wick now, whereas before we just had a tiny little 12 hour bottom wick. So there is potential for it to continue driving here. Of course, this 15 does not have a bottom wick, so there's a chance it can still come down bearish and create that bottom wick, but that was the move right there. The move has happened. The NFP bullish move, 170 pips. What's up, Tommy? All-time highs tonight. There's huge potential now. Huge potential now. Learning hints from Cody. You're the man, bro. Thank you. Let's go, PJ. My second NFP with you and second win. Let's go, TAC. Also, look at the 4 hour as well, right? Like we said about the 4 hour. Previous 4 hour, bullish. NFP 4 hour, continues bullish. Right. Previous 12 hour, bullish. NFP 12 hour is currently continuing bullish, but it's already, you know what I mean? Look at that. Pulled it to the absolute T, to the break of structure, to the liquidity grab, and then the move up. Called it to absolute perfection. That's what happens when you learn price action. So that's a good way to go out. That's a good way to finish off the streams for the week and finish the streams for the next couple the next week, because I'm not going to be streaming. Not going to be streaming next week because I am away on holiday. I will be in. Oh, I'm not going to say where I'm going to be, but I will be on holiday for all of next week, and then we'll remain back on the streams after that. And then I'm also going away on holiday at the end of August as well. So yeah, but we got the start, in between, and then we'll be gone kind of mid and then end of the month. So no streams next week, all right? Eating the bits. Thanks, Cody. Made a quick 100. What, you entered the buy, Jordan? Crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro. 200 pips. Yeah, there is a classic breakdown of how you can look for direction, how you can look for bias during NFP. All right. You guys like the stream today? Hit that like on TikTok, hit the follow button, hit the sub on YouTube, hit the like on YouTube. I appreciate you guys being here. 32 likes today on YouTube. Not bad. Not bad. We're aiming for 50, so 32 is not bad, but that's NFP done and dusted by your boy. I might actually turn that into a TikTok or something, like a video. But yeah. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna head out. And I'll see you guys in about a week's time, man. About a week's time, right? Appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good holiday. I appreciate you, Tap. Thank you, bro. Anyone in the academy, of course, I'll still be sending out signals next week. We'll still be trading. We'll still be live trading, but just not on YouTube. We won't be doing the live streams, but yeah, the signals will still be sent out. We'll still be trading gold. But yeah, no streams. All right, appreciate you guys. See you guys in about a week's time. Have a good weekend. Have a great week, and see you soon.